Rightio, here we are at the Maroochy River mini golf course. So I believe we're starting week 9. It's Monday, and it's a pretty exciting time of the project. We've got pretty much all facets going on here. I'm standing down at the far end of the course, looking back towards the clubhouse, and we've got 7 holes to concrete. So we're in a position here where we can see these 7 holes that are shaped up. All the timber's gone in, all the drainage has gone in. That's where one of the golf holes is going to be. Coming back up on the top of the hill here, so here's another hole that's shaped up, ready to go, so it'll get concreted in the next 2 or 3 days. I believe this is the 10th or the 11th down in the corner here. I've lost track of the numbers. So I'm just going to go for a cruise up the site. Here's the concrete pump, pumping it in across the top over to our 8th hole over there. Righto, walking through here, timber's all ready to go. We've got some reinforcing coming out the bottom. That's going to look pretty spectacular. So yep, 7 holes, and we've actually got this. This is our lower pond here, so that's where the water finishes up in there, and then it gets pumped back up to the top, and then it runs through the cascade and the creek feature here. So that'll get done this week as well. So we've got 7 holes and a pond to finish this thing off. So I'm just going to have a little bit of a walk back up through here without moving the camera too quick. This is our wagon wheel hole. Some great work done here by Tony Foster. A few splinters too, I believe. We've got a wagon wheel type thing in the middle of the hole that we've made out of sleepers. Heading back to the tee, I'll just spin around here. So we're going to come here, and we've built this device here so that it all slopes down towards to that pin, but this rock's in a very tricky position. You've got to hit this bank here. If you hit it too soft, it'll probably swing it over to the left. If you want to crack at the hole in one for that back hole, you've got to hit it through the middle of the wagon wheel, or you can go up around the left. Coming past here, hopefully the concrete is don't swear. Royale Concrete with 1 L. Got to get that right. I usually spell it with a double L. There we go. There's Jeff Bennell standing around doing nothing. Yeah, great. Right in the middle of my video. So we're coming back here now. These are the holes that we concreted a couple of weeks ago. They've been marked up. So we've got the putting grass through the middle, and we've got our fringe grass marked on, and we've actually got a couple little bunkers here that'll just be the white synthetic grass. Come up the back of here, there's been a few great little bits and pieces added like this. This is a point where they can finish playing the hole, they can come up here, they can rest a beer up on here or mark their scorecard. And being week 9, this is the start of our grassing as well. So we've got a team of 6. There's a couple of local fellas here from the sunny coast and a couple that have come up from Melbourne. So they've literally only started an hour or so ago. They'll put down the putting grass first, and they'll get that cut in, and then they'll add the fringe later. So I think the members that come out of the clubhouse and poke their head through the fence are going to be pretty excited today, because they're finally seeing some green stuff. It's been looking a little bit like the Flintstones for the last couple of weeks with concrete and rock work, but the green will really bring it to life. So as you can see, it's a pretty painstaking process. There's a lot of Stanley knife blades that get used up through this process, and that's the start of our waste pile. And I think in a couple of days' time we'll see how the waste is looking. There's an awful lot of waste on this job. This particular job, we're looking at about 1,000 square metres of grass, but there's basically about 1,500 square metres being ordered, because we'll waste at least sort of 40 or 50% of it. So there we are, week 9 starting really well, and apart from a couple of weeks with poor weather at the start of the project, we've had a fantastic run, and we just need the blue skies to continue while we're grassing, because otherwise it can upset the glue. And yeah, I think we're well and truly on track, and I know Stewie and his team are going to start the landscaping this week as well. So exciting times here at Maroochy.